There are so many threats looming over all the time that it's really hard to pinpoint when an SHTF is going to happen. Now, a lot of you will say, Billy, an SHTF can be the loss of your job, the loss of a loved one. And in the past, I have said, an SHTF is a little bit more than just that. That is just regular life. However, I can't come in here and say that the American people doesn't feel unease. I went online and I did a bit of research, and I encourage you to do it as well. But a lot of folks are unease with the current events that we are dealing with. You can't deny that we have been feeling uncertain for a bit now. It's the politics, the division has increased. The economic and financial strains are increasing. I mean, some of you may not see it, but I definitely see it every time that I go to the grocery store. Prices are going up. If maybe you don't see prices going up in your area, or maybe you just don't do shopping, let me know down in the comment section below. The social strength that we are seeing right now, the social division, is more clear than ever. And we can't just keep ignoring it, because that is, everything starts somewhere. And I said it in the past that all it takes is one spark, and that's it. So I will ask you all, could we be one day away from SHTF? I would like to hear your thoughts on the matter, but to me, it's like we are definitely could be one day away from SHTF. And that can be said for any given time. Right now, most in America are focusing on Thanksgiving. And that is not a bad thing. In fact, it's a really good thing. It's time like this that, you start looking at your fellow person next to you, or your fellow American, and you're like, okay, so what is the core of being an American? What is the core of this country? And a lot of people have forgotten, that this country was built by many, and it is inhabited by many. And many, when I mean many, is many cultures together. But we have forgotten that in recent years, and the divisions have become clear as day. Now, I'm not going to say which group is right and which group is wrong, because everybody has their own opinion. But at the end of the day, I don't think, or I think that you will agree with me, that you killing a baby is right. I think that's wrong. Perhaps I'm the one who's wrong. But we have seen the division. We definitely have seen the division. And honestly, everybody feels like something is definitely off. We feel like something is slipping away. We're feeling that we have little to no power as we the people. We feel that the government is bigger and bigger and more intrusive. It's never supposed to be that way. And yet we have agencies that dictate laws or make laws now. Again, never was supposed to be that way. That's what we're seeing. So the feeling of unease is definitely there, at least the way I see it. And when you go online and start looking up, surveys and whatnot, because surveys are done all the time, you see that people having issues with financial stress. That stress is rising. The trust in government is low, big time low. It's collapsing. Confidence in the future, it's just not there. And once you lose that confidence in the future, you lost the confidence on the currency that we have on the dollar, and the dollar, once it loses that trust, is done. Because right now the dollar is nothing more than a piece of paper. It's not even backed by gold or silver. It's backed by a promise, faith. And since people are losing faith because people feel unsafe, people feel unheard, people feel overwhelmed, and people definitely feel like something bad is coming. You know, and this is not paranoia. This is just a signal that what society is going to look tomorrow is definitely not what it's looking at, what it's looked like today. It's just, this is an indicator, and we can't ignore what is going on around us. I mean, we are constantly bombarded with cyber attacks. I mean, I got 3 emails this week. Change your password. Your password was identified in a data breach. So I'm like, okay, now I have to change my password again. I mean, we deal more with power outages than ever because our grid is not feasible, or it's not enough to provide power for the amount of people that we have. The prices, the spike on prices, have become a burden to you and I. How much more? It will come a day that we're going to have to make a decision and be like, okay, so I won't be able to eat. Listen, guys, this is something that unfortunately I firsthand saw this in Cuba, and we didn't have anything to eat, and when bad times come, it makes good people do bad things. I remember telling you the story of a friend of mine stealing my pigeons. I found that as a betrayal. My friend did that to me. But at the same time, I understand why he needed to do it, because he was desperate. They needed to eat something. Desperate people, hungry people, would do horrible things. We have a significant number of our fellow Americans dependent on government assistance. And we have a dwindling number of Americans keep on paying for those people. I'm not gonna come here and say who's doing right, who's doing wrong. It's just, it's a factual thing that regardless of what side of the aisle you are, I really don't care. We have to understand that government makes no money. Government taxes us and redistributes the money. And we are the dwindling population that we are continually paying taxes. That's why our country is such dire situation, because we don't collect enough taxes. So now we have to borrow against future generations. That's not a place that I want to be. I maxed out this credit card. Let me get another one so I can get more and kick the can down the road. It's eventually it's gonna come and bite us no matter what. So the idea of we are better off, I don't think we are. And it's unfortunately that I have to make these videos with the hope that people will see that we as a country, we are not better off. We are right there about to fall off that cliff. And a lot of folks, including me, we thought that, man, Once January comes in, we hope and pray, fingers crossed. We did everything. I mean, I did pray that, man, I hope that this goes in a better direction. But you put it down in the comment section below. Do you really think that we're gonna be able to avoid a collapse? I mean, we are seeing AI full steam ahead. We are seeing digital money full steam ahead. It is not pretty. Our future don't look pretty at all. It don't matter what you believe. Our health insurances are going up. They making more money. That we getting less coverage. We are in some cases mandated to have insurances, whether it's a vehicle, whether it's a home insurance, whether it's health insurance, whatever it is, mandated. Everything costs more. Electricity costs more. And I will say that uncertainty is getting higher and higher. Hey guys, I want everybody to give thanks for what you have. But at the same time, I don't want you to be oblivious of what's going on. We are not in a good spot. We are not. We're going now into the holidays, and I hope that everyone, just think a little bit and realize that we have to be thankful, but we also have to be aware that the path that we have been in for years now, it is straight down a cliff. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Like always, rock on, prep on, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye everybody. If you'd like to support the channel, check out the links in the pinned comment below. Consider joining our Frontier Prepper Squad or let an ad to you run. It really does make a difference. And always remember, those who prepare today will not struggle tomorrow.